Echinacea is a plant that heals and prevents by increasing defenses. The natives of the American states of Nebraska and Missouri used the root of Echinacea to heal infected wounds and snake bites. This plant has very many virtues and active mechanism. At present day, Echinacea is part of several pharmaceutical preparations, and it is one of the plants about which a higher number of scientific studies has been performed. The composition of the root of Echinacea is highly complex. Many active substances have been identified and could be classified according to very essential guidelines. One is essential oil. It consists of more than 20 components, among which the geranyl isobutyrate, 61%, is important. It also contains terpenes and size 1 to 8 pentadecadiene, a substance which in vitro has oncolytic properties, which is able to destroy tumoral cells. The essential oil seems to be responsible for the immune stimulation, in light words the increase of defenses. Number 2 is echinacea, a glycoside formed by glucose and rhamnose, which has a strong antibiotic effect on several germs, especially on the golden staphylococcus. Number 3 is polyacetylene, which kill bacteria and fungi. Number 4 is an inhibiting factor for hyaluronidase, which is an enzyme produced by many bacteria. Hyaluronidase breaks hyaluronic acid, which is a basic component of the connective tissue, allowing the spread of pathogenic germs. By inhibiting this enzyme, Echinacea stops the spread of germs throughout the tissues. 5 is resin insulin and vitamin C. As frequently happens in phytotherapy, the extract of the plant, of its root, in this case, is much more active than any of its active components when isolated. This is due to the interaction among its components, when some of them enhance the action of others. Also, there may be some unidentified active components. The basic properties of Echinacea are the following. Immunostimulant. It increases the defense mechanism, with a general non-specific stimulation both in humoral activity and in the cell immunity, that is phagocytosis, destruction of microorganisms by leukocytes. It produces an increase in the number of leukocytes in the blood. Anti-inflammatory. It prevents the progression of infections by inhibiting the enzyme hyaluronidase, produced by many bacteria species. It also promotes the growth of granulation tissue, which is responsible for wound healing. Stimulates the reproduction of fibroblasts, which are basic cells of the connective tissue and are responsible for the regeneration of tissue and scar formation. Antitoxic. It stimulates the purifying process of the liver and kidneys, through which toxic and foreign substances flowing into the blood are neutralized and eliminated. Antibiotic and antiviral. This action has been experimentally proven. However, the property of stimulating defenses is more important in the body. Anticancerous. It is able to destroy malignant cells. These are the clinical applications of Echinacea plant. 1. Infectious disease in general. The best antibiotic will fail when our body's defenses do not cooperate in the fight against infection. Echinacea acts on the body suffering from infection rather than destroying the causative agents. This means that its action is slower and perhaps less spectacular than that of antibiotics. However, in many cases it renders best results in the middle and long term. It has preventive and healing actions and lacks the side effects antibiotics have. It is recommended, among other cases, for children's infectious diseases, influenza, sinusitis, tonsillitis, and acute and chronic respiratory infections, especially when these are frequent preventive effect, for typhoid fever, in all septicemia for any reason. It has been applied in the treatment of AIDS, combined with other remedies, with promising results. 2 is the skin lesions. Due to its anti-infectious, healing, and tissue regenerative properties, it is recommended for abscesses, infected acne, skin ulcers, including varicose ulcers, psoriasis, dermatosis, and eczema. In these cases it is applied both internally and externally. Snake and insect bites. 3. Due to its antitoxic properties, it neutralizes partially the poison and prevents it from spreading. It must also be applied internally and externally. Number 4 is the prostate affliction. It reduces congestion of the prostate and also prevents the frequent urinary infections which occur due to incomplete emptying of the urinary bladder. Lastly is the malignant tumors. It is believed to have some beneficial action on cancerous tumors.